Was a voice that we hadn't heard so far. I think it was an important voice. And Christa Ramey, I know you've handled a lot of civil rights cases, you've handled police brutality cases, and I think one of the issues is trying to get a diverse jury, trying to get, in particular, people of color on juries for cases like that. This young man, to me, represents those issues in a number of ways because of his natural relationship with the police based on where he grew up, some of his interactions with police and city police in particular, and some of his views on the world would make it very difficult for him to get on a jury. Whereas, like he said, he wanted to be in that room, he needed to be in that room, but he can't get in that room.
Yeah, and it's really unfortunate. I feel like he quoted Hamilton, in the room where it happened,
That's right?
right?
The room where it happens. That's right.
Yeah, and I'm so glad we're talking about this juror. He was compelling, and more jurors like him should be in the room, in that jury room, deliberating, because I think that what is not known is how hard these cases are to win from a prosecution standpoint. And that he wanted to be there, and he was very honest and reflective about who he was and where he grew up and what his interactions and experiences with the police were. I loved his honest answer about his brother's arrest, and that he didn't blame the police. He didn't say that his brother was unjustly arrested. His conversation with his brother was, "Why did you do that?" I think he would have made an excellent juror, but I understand why he was let go. And I don't think that there was a Batson challenge that would have been appropriate here. He had enough of those interactions that Chauvin would not have been comfortable with him being on his jury. But I think it's important that he left an imprint on us as we're watching this case.
Yeah, absolutely. Because again, it was a perspective we had not heard, and I think it stood in stark contrast, in fact, to a couple of other jurors who are going to be